Greeting HMC friends, and my apologies to you that today's devotion is a little late. Yesterday was not a good day in our family, as we were to lose a very dear family friend, and I spent time at his bedside yesterday, and then the loss last night. And for us as a family, this has been devastating, because it was just in May that we lost another family friend who was part of the same circle. Both Malcolm and Joy had been with us in our Musgrave days. We shared so many happy times together. We stood together through the burying of our parents. They were part of my children's upbringing. And so for us as a family, there has been a real sense of loss. But it is a reminder that nothing stays the same. The world continues to change, and life continues to change. But there are two things that stand out for me. The one is that both of these friends who have loved Jesus showed their love in so very practical ways. My dear friend Joy, she had the incredible ability that even though she too had her own difficulties, was to work as a pastoral carer and to be able to reach out to those who are suffering or finding life difficult, and being able to find meaning in sharing with others. Malcolm, whom we lost last night, loved his Lord, and he had a special gift of praying for people. And there are countless many who will testify to the calls and the reminders that Malcolm was praying. He has literally prayed many through their circumstances. That it is in their actions that even though their world changed, that they were able to demonstrate Jesus. Malcolm has always asked me over the years to please remember that if I'm ever there at his funeral, that we have to sing the hymn, Old Methodist Hymn Book number 10, "Now Thank We All Our God." And that is the second thought, that no matter what our circumstances are, is that we give thanks to God in those circumstances. And his hymn begins with those words, "Now thank we all our God with hearts and hands and voices, who wondrous things have done, in whom his world rejoices, whom from our mother's arms have blessed us on our way with countless gifts of love, and still is ours today." Malcolm was brought up by a mother who also loved Jesus. In those days she would have been known as a true Methodist. And so he was born with that gift. And now, as he reminds us in the last part of the second verse, "Oh, may this bounteous God keep us in his grace, and guide us when perplexed, and free us from all ills in this world and the next." That for him there was that faith and that being. And even though our hearts are sore, and as we surround our friends' families whom we have loved and known for these past 30 years, that together we hang on to the reality that even though the world may change, we can still show in action that God is with us as we reach out to others and as we hold out in faith. And so both of my friends, so sorely missed, both have reminded us of the assurance of who they are and where they are now. And so amongst our own grief, we know that God is with us. Both of them wanted in both of their funerals that God would be praised. And so let me end this devotion this morning with the last verse of Malcolm's hymn. All praise and thanks to God, the Father now be given, the Son and him who reigns with them in highest heaven, the one eternal God, whom earth and heaven adore, for thus it was, is now, and shall be for evermore. And so God bless, as each of us hold on to the Christ who holds us through all our changing circumstances.